Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Obsessive Compulsive Gaming. I am the Obsessive Compulsive Gamer, and this is my very quick review for Crystal of Atlan. So dear viewer, if you don't mind, don't forget to subscribe to this channel and like this video. So, Crystal of Atlan released very recently for consoles and mobile devices and probably the bloody PC, and this is the latest in a very long line of free-to-play online mmorpg type game thingamajigs. But this one has more of an emphasis on being an action RPG, which means that it has more in common with games like Bayonetta than it does with bloody Final Fantasy. The old ones anyway. So in this game you'll select a character, either a male or a female, you'll be able to customize their appearance, you'll be able to choose their class. And this is all the typical mumbo-jumbo, like you can play as someone who wields a sword, or someone who dual-wields daggers, or someone that has more of an emphasis on magic. If you played anything remotely resembling an RPG, then you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. And if you haven't, then I'm going to assume that you're a jaded elderly person who hasn't played a video game in their life, in which case I have to ask, why the fuck are you watching this video? Go back to bed, grandma. So, as your selected character, you'll set out and do quests. These mostly involve killing enemies. You'll do side quests, and again, this will mostly involve killing enemies to collect resources or some other nonsense. You'll talk to characters, you'll fast travel around the place, you'll find new weapons, you'll find new armor, you'll be able to upgrade your weapons, you'll be able to upgrade your armor. You'll be able to participate in player versus enemy or player versus player. There's an arena, there's training/practice modes, there's optional dungeons. All of the usual bollocks you will find in a free-to-play online RPG MMO type thing. And rather annoyingly, there is also the mechanic where you have to use a certain amount of a power source, in this case battery or some nonsense, in which you can access the story missions and the other types of missions. And you'll be able to earn that, or unlock it as a reward, or get it from these random chests that you can get and open. And if you run out of said power source, you have two options. One, you can wait for it to naturally regenerate, in which you'll have to basically not play the game for a certain amount of time, or you can use real-world money to buy the currency that will let you buy more of the battery power stuff. I don't know, it's a lot of mumbo-jumbo to me. I've seen that type of mechanic in many a video game, mostly those on mobile devices, and I must say it's just as annoying here as it is in any other video game. Some days I've been able to play the game for short bursts and not have a problem at all, and then there was days like today in which I got up to the final story mission for the game, but could not access said mission because I'd run out of that bloody battery currency thing. So now I have absolutely no choice but to sit here for the next 10 hours and twiddle my bloody thumbs before I can go back into the game and attempt the final story mission. Rather annoying, but what did I think of this game overall? Well, this is your pretty standard action RPG affair, hack and slash, MMO, free-to-play online type video game. The graphics are good, the story is nonsensical from what I could pick up and understand. Lots of quests to get on with. I'm sure they're going to add even more quests into the game. And for being a free-to-play title, provided you're not seduced with spending your own actual money, you can't really go wrong here. I mean, nothing wrong with downloading the game completely free of charge, trying it out completely free of charge, and making your own mind up about the game completely free of charge. But for me, this is a fun, albeit rather unremarkable action RPG. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, my very quick thoughts on Crystal of Atlan. If you enjoyed this little review of mine, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. If you haven't enjoyed it, well then feel free to give me a thumbs down. But please remember the single most important thing I always tell you, dear viewer, and that is to always stay obsessed with gaming. Are you still here? Oh, you must have really enjoyed this video then. In that case, you had better subscribe to the channel and check out our other content. Otherwise, you're a booby pants, and no one wants to be a booby pants.